think I used to be more of a one-size-fits-all person, and now I know that that comes nowhere close to the reality.
We're all here today because this is the end point for the Art of Learning project. It's a time when the teachers and partners are here to discuss the findings for this project.
Our children are becoming more open-minded and imaginative. I think it's become something which is not a fixed idea in their minds anymore. So instead of children saying, I'm not imaginative, or, you know, I'm not good at coming up with ideas, it's opened the doors for them to begin to think, actually, I'm discovering that I do have a good imagination and I can use that in lots of things that I'm doing. So yes, our children are more imaginative.
I think the Art of Learning has changed the children's problem-solving skills. I think that's because they're working much more as a team. I think that's because they're having to listen to other people's ideas, to other people's opinions, to see other people's point of view before they actually reach an ultimate decision. And they're also becoming better at presenting their point of views to the rest of the classmates.
The high-functioning classroom is the classroom in which the children are involved in many different ways, in which there's some sort of a physical involvement, there's some sort of a social involvement, an emotional involvement, as well as the cognitive involvement. So it's a combination of all of those factors.
Very often children, you know, get to a certain stage in primary school and they've been identified as having some sort of learning difficulty. But actually it's poorly developed executive functions. And for me that just made so much sense when I started to look at some of our pupils.
I'm seeing children who were initially not taking such a big part in the lesson starting to become to the fore a lot more, where their confidence has increased, where their self-esteem has increased, and where they're playing a much more participative part in all of the learning.
In many of the classes that I have seen, teachers have very clearly planned to have a start, a warm-up activity, they then go into the main part of the lesson, and then they have a reflection session.
The teachers reflect on how they have performed in the lesson. The children are also encouraged to reflect on how things have gone and to provide their opinion on how things could be done differently or better the next time. We plan to embed the learning from Art of Learning through the teachers who were involved, discussing it with the rest of the staff. We also plan to have some of the children from the classes who participated talking to the rest of the school at assembly. We've included creativity on an improvement plan for next year so that it's not something that we leave behind, so that it's something that keeps kept alive within the school and will be developed hopefully next year as well.
Oh, slingshot, there's your next move. Oof.
So when we've been trying to work out ways of taking the project forward in terms of whole school, we've asked the pupils, and my goodness, they come up with the ideas, and children will always surprise us with what they can do.